Hello, students. Today we are going to read something. Whenever you announce this in your classroom, your students just slump in their seats, shoulders dropping, and their face lose all trace of enthusiasm. It's as if you just announced an unexpected class test rather than an opportunity to explore new ideas through reading. The mere mention of reading has drained the energy from the room. But what if I tell you that I have a solution for this? This reaction of kids to the announcement of reading could be due to past encounters with uninteresting material, combined with the perception that reading is less stimulating compared to other activities. So, if you tell your students that we are going to reading but in groups, yes, you heard it right, reading in groups. Converting reading into a group activity will work wonders. Dear friends, welcome back to Teacher's Ginny. I am your friend Kamini and today we are going to learn about reciprocal learning. But before we dive into this, please subscribe the channel for more such videos and press the bell icon for the future updates. First up, let's learn what is reciprocal teaching. Developed by Annie Mary Palansker and Annel Brown in 1980s, reciprocal teaching is a cooperative learning strategy that aims to improve students' reading comprehension skills. A group of students take turns acting as teacher in guiding the comprehension of a text. Reciprocal teaching typically involves four main strategies or activities. First one we have is summarizing. Students summarize the main ideas of text in their own words. This helps reinforce understanding and identify key information. Second up we have is questioning. Students generate questions about the content of the text. These questions can be about the confusing part of the text, main ideas, specific details or inferences. Third one we have is clarifying. Students clarify about the parts of the text that are confusing with the help of the teacher. Fourth one we have is predicting. Students make prediction about what they think will happen in the text based on prior knowledge and information from the text. The unique aspect of reciprocal teaching is that students take turns leading the group discussions using these four strategies. The teacher's role is to model the process initially and then gradually hand over the responsibility to the students. The reciprocal nature of the strategy promotes collaboration, active engagement, and metacognition. Let's learn how it is done. Step 1 is group formation. In this step, students are organized into groups of 4. Step 2 is assigning roles. Each student receives a note card identifying their unique roles. First is summarizer, second is questioner, third is clarifier, fourth is predictor. Step 3 is preparation. Students read a few paragraphs of the assigned text selection. They are encouraged to use note-taking strategies such as selective underlining or sticky notes to help them better prepare for their role in the discussion. Step 4 is discussion process. In this step, all the students do what their role suggests. First, summarizer present key ideas from the reading up to the stopping point. Then, questioner poses questions about unclear parts, puzzling information or connection to prior knowledge. Then, clarifier addresses confusing parts and attempts to answer the question posed. Then in the last, predictor offers prediction about future content or events in the story. In all the steps, teacher facilitate the process and correct student when they are wrong. Step 5 is the rotation. The roles in the group then switch one person to the right and the next part of the text is read. Students repeat the process using their new roles and this process continues until the entire text is read. Teacher's role as guide. Throughout the process, the teacher's role is to guide and nurtures the student ability to use the four strategies successfully within the small group. The teacher's role is lessened as student develop skill. What I mean to say by this, with each rotation, teacher's role will be lessened. Let's talk about the benefits of reciprocal teaching, or in other words, let's talk why we need to use reciprocal teaching. So first up we have is metacognition. What I mean by this, it encourages students to think about their own thought process during reading. Second is, it's an active process. It helps students learn to be actively involved and monitor their comprehension as they read. Third is interactive process. This process is very interactive and it teaches students to ask questions during reading and helps make the text more comprehensible. Fourth one is adaptability. This process can be adapted for different content areas and for different grade levels. That's all for today. We will be back with another interesting video soon. Bye bye.